being a musician has simply become a matter of just that, being a musician. I don't like categories and preconceived notions of what I am or what I'm supposed to be doing. For me personally, since I'm a hardcore classically trained pianist and I still play classical concerts, that's always the foundation of everything. However, for me, I've always been interested in other genres, not only playing them, but creating in those genres. So it's been very natural for me since I was a kid to have different costumes and faces as a musician. I don't want to give away pretty much anything as to what I'm doing, but the great thing about this series is that I get to do it all one way or another, whether it's at a club or whether it's in a concert hall, for all intents and purposes. So you will definitely hear some Kris Becker originals, and that'll be both with like a band and just by myself. You will hear perhaps some arrangements that I've created of things in the rock and roll world. You'll hear some off the beaten path composers. I'll give you a little hint. There's some keyboardists in rock bands over the last 30 years who actually are similar to me, classically trained and multi-genre, and they've written some serious works. One of them is Mike Garson. He is, I believe still is, and was David Bowie's pianist, believe it or not. Will I take on the alter ego of David Bowie and his style? Probably not. I'll probably not wear makeup and dress up, regardless. I mean, it's appropriate. David Bowie was an alter ego of sorts, but that's just a side note. Regardless, you'll hear some intense classical works as well, and a lot of improvisation. You'll hear music about the end of time, pretty light topic matter, and you'll hear stuff about new birth and creation. It's gonna be all over the map. And you'll see in the printed program I've requested that only you'll see the word music. I'm not going to tell people to play. I like it to be like a rock concert or a jazz show or pretty much any other genre. You go to a show and you don't know what's about to happen. I mean, how awesome is that? You know, you go see your favorite band and you're like, oh my gosh, what are they going to play next? I mean, that's what I want happening with these Impulse shows. I am wearing pants. You wouldn't know it, but trust me, I'm wearing pants.